sitting here with Matt Robinson, who is the Program Manager of Ross Industrial Consortium Americas, and that's with the Southwest Research Institute. So we're going to chat about what the Southwest Research Institute is doing here at IMTS 2018. So Matt, let's start by saying, what is the Southwest Research Institute?
Well, great. Southwest Research Institute is a nonprofit institute that's focusing on the applied sciences and engineering and research and development, really seeking to take technologies from the TRL 4, if you will, to TRL 7, where they can actually live outside of the research and development ecosystem.
So now you're doing research for the manufacturing industry.
Correct.
What are some recent projects that you've worked on that would benefit the industry?
Well, so one project that comes to mind is basically in the advanced robotics space, we've been leveraging open source software tools to bring new capabilities to robotics. And one that comes to mind is recently a robotic blending project where we're looking at processing high mix parts and actually generating unique paths for those parts on the fly. And that's one that's been getting a lot of traction and it's been very successful.
Well, here at IMTS 2018, the Southwest Research Institute can be found in the Digital Transformation Emerging Technology Center, which is located in the North Building. That's booth 236700. The theme of this Emerging Technology Center is what's now, what's new, what's next. So, Matt, what is the Southwest Research Institute displaying at the ETC?
Well, great, yes. So we're part of a broad team, and we're showcasing a NIST-funded grant project that's seeking to develop many-to-many communication between a number of different manufacturing assets. In our particular case, it's a machine tool, a CMM, and an industrial robot. And so basically what we're hoping to show is how there's a much more efficient and easier way to actually have these machines interoperate and share information with each other.
And what specifically is your piece of the puzzle?
Well, so we're bringing the Ross component, or in our case, Ross Industrial, and leveraging the tools within Ross Industrial to enable the robot to generate unique path plans based on the conditions presented by the different players in our demonstration cell, in this case from the machine tool or the CMM.
All right. And how does this many-to-many interface enabled system show how data sharing creates that closed loop system?
Well, great question. What we're excited to see here or showcase is the fact that because now multiple players can share their information, we can actually bring in the CMM, which is basically that quality control piece, and have it report out what it's observing or measuring, and have the value stream or this group of manufacturing equipment participants respond differently based on that quality output. And that's a relatively new idea, and we're hoping people get excited about it.
So it's a new idea, but it's a valuable idea for the manufacturing industry. Why so?
Well, we think it's pretty valuable because in the end, right, we want to actually add this idea of intelligence to how we process our materials, both in the context of making sure the part is right, and as well as making sure we can process it the most efficient way possible, right? So including both the quality information and enabling the ability to introduce ideas like optimization of the workflow, we believe that these are very valuable in the industry.
So I know it's only day one, but how has this gone so far? What response have you received?
Well, we've gotten a lot of great traffic. Obviously, the ETC is in a great location. People have been very curious about what does this mean when we talk about software for manufacturing applications, and how can I benefit? How accessible is it? And is it difficult? Is there a real learning curve to be able to take this software and use it? So that's been valuable feedback for us, both in the understanding the interest, but as well as like making sure that we're continuing to develop the solutions in a way that anyone can grab them and take advantage of them.
So the research that you do in your facility, I assume here at the show you're going to be collecting some data, collecting some information, getting some feedback. What do you want to get from the attendees here at IMTS 2018?
Well, it's very valuable for us to actually get the real pulse on what basically those living with the current challenges today in the manufacturing environment, what are their pain points, right? And where do they see opportunities that software can benefit them? Automation, robotics, and basically the challenges they're trying to overcome in their day-to-day experiences. That's the kind of voice of the customer, if you will, that's really meaningful to us as we establish and execute our roadmap as far as delivering advanced robotic solutions.
So if an attendee of IMTS 2018 hasn't stopped by the Digital Transformation Emergency Technology Center yet, why should they?
I think they should come check it out because we're really showcasing a real prime example of how advancements in software, digital manufacturing, and just transformation we hear about are actually being implemented and can be leveraged by about anybody with an operation that they need to improve.
And that was Matt Robinson from the Southwest Research Institute. For more information on how you can take advantage of the research provided by the Southwest Research Institute, be sure to visit manufacturing.siri.org. And be sure to visit the Digital Transformation Emerging Technology Center in the lobby of the North Building, booth 236700.